Discovery newspaper page. You have a very loud and noisy headline, auditory headline. You have a mosaic space made up of unconnected items from every part of the world at once. The total discontinuity, the total lack of storyline in Telegraph News is as sophisticated as Picasso.
I'm a big believer that every film, every story, every theme, whatever your film is about, let me be clear that what a film is supposedly about is only the beginning of something. You know, the description of what your film is about is like, it's like a Trojan horse. You know, it's just a door into, hopefully, many, many more different interesting things. But every subject, every film, should have its own set of metaphors. You know, if I'm making a film about my relationship to my father, then I'm thinking a certain way. I have a large archive of images, to be sure. Can I give an example of Nobody's Business? It's okay, a specific example? Okay. So, well, as I said the other night, if I may so paraphrase myself, not everyone is a parent, but everyone is someone's child. It's a fair, true statement to make. And so each of you knows that at different points in your lives you have struggled with your parents. Sometimes about little things, sometimes about large things. Some of them are age appropriate, some of them are, sad, some of them are important, some of them are just about generational differences. We don't understand each other because we grow up, each generation grows up with its own with a different story. Each generation grows up with a different set of givens. Each generation grows up with its own ethos and its own needs and its own values. So, in English we call that a generation gap. So, my father, for those of you who've seen Nobody's Business, he's a very extreme man, a very sad man, but strong in his way, very conservative. So, you know what he once described my relationship to him as verbal sparring? Do you know this word sparring from boxing?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not really fighting, it's fighting, but it's practice, it's loving. Yeah. So, verbal with words. So I had an early idea for Nobody's Business that I could use images of boxing, a boxing match, to represent our relationship.
Tell me why.
I don't want to talk about
Tell
it.
me why you don't want to talk about it.
I want to know the next question, and that's it. That's it. Or the interview is
Is
over.
it that something?
The interview is going to be over soon.
Why are you doing this?
I'm telling you.
Why?
I'm telling you.
Why?
It proves nothing, and it means nothing. You're talking about something I know nothing about. I don't remember witnessing and nothing. Don't push me.
All right, I'm going to push. Let it go.
Once I had that idea, then these are some of the things that I thought about, both in directions that I went and in directions I decided not to go. Okay? Because this is the whole idea about a metaphor, is it suggests things, and you have to be able to control it. You have to be able to let the viewer trust you, let the viewer understand it, let the viewer appreciate it, let it resonate as a metaphor. So, I'll tell you, I had this idea of using boxing footage, but it had to be boxing footage that no one really knew. Like, I didn't want to use imagery of Muhammad Ali. Okay? It had to be anonymous boxers. It had to just be, metaphorically speaking, about boxers, not about who's boxing. Okay? Because if they know who's boxing and it's famous people, then there's a fetish about who the people are. Can't be that. So I had some footage of boxers, at least I didn't know who they were. One is in a dark trunk, one is in a light trunk. Okay, good. There's something anonymous and powerful, and it just says boxing. Okay, that's good. Then, of course, how to use it in the film. And I can't use it too much, but just enough. My first idea for Nobody's Business, this is something I did not do, but it tells you how I was thinking about my film. I thought, okay, heavyweight boxing match, 15 rounds. That's, you understand 15 rounds in each box? Yeah, okay, so maybe I thought I could have a title card, right? Round 1 and round 2, and you know. But then I thought, well, if each round is 3 minutes, then 15 round, 45-minute film. No, I want it to be longer than that. So I don't have to, that's a bad idea, right? Interesting idea, but bad idea. Then I thought, okay, well, who says each round has to be the same amount? Maybe some round can be 20 seconds, but some rounds can be 8 minutes. Okay, that's good, that's good. And then I thought, no, bad idea. Because it made me realize if you have rounds, number round 1, round 2, round 3, then someone in the audience might be thinking at round 10, I think Alan's won 6 rounds and his father's won 4. So now it's about winning and losing. I don't want it to be about winning and losing. That's not what parent-child relationships are about. This is about, the big English word, resiliency. It's about, it keeps going. It's not, if the person in the white trunks gets hit, he gets up. If the person in the black gets hit, he gets up. It's about the constant, it's not about winning and losing. It's about the game, the match. Never ends. Okay? Okay. So I didn't structure the film as a heavyweight bout, fight, which I think still would be an interesting idea, but not for my film, not about my father. Okay.